These are some of the biggest findings from Google's recent June core algorithm update. And there is a lot of volatility still going on despite the update concluding July 17th. I want to say, if you want a method of SEO where you will not face a lot of volatility, my SEO method, Compact Keywords, compactkeywords.com, has been crazy stable throughout this update and all previous updates. It's a way of doing SEO that directly targets potential customers instead of people who are just exploring. Those people now, they're going to AI overviews, they're going to ChatGPT. This way of doing SEO, it's easier, it's faster, it's more reliable, and it's a lot more durable. You are not seeing this crazy volatility with Compact Keywords landing pages. And you can check that out at compactkeywords.com. This is what's going on with the update because it was supposed to have ended July 17th. It was a 3-week rollout, but lots of webmasters are reporting a ton of volatility and even huge traffic drops. So this is from Webmaster World. Somebody said, today traffic has dropped significantly, around 60% along with rankings. Many other websites are reporting the same. This doesn't look like a post-update phase. It feels more like an ongoing update phase. People are speculating the update is still going on. Another webmaster said, what I am seeing in Google Search Console is that the number of impressions for the last 28 days is almost double compared to this time last year. The number of clicks is up 23%. The real issue is that click-through rate has dropped from 0.6% to 0.4%, even though the average position is higher. So that means this person has better rankings, but is getting less clicks. And so the person continues, clearly the click-through rate is dropping like a stone due to what I suppose, 1, less prominent image blocks included in my organic listings, 2, inclusion of more ads and AI overviews at the top of the search results page. Of course, nobody is clicking through when one tiny image or no image is included, and the listing is at the bottom of the page, even when it's supposed to be ranking well. Ads and AI overviews now take the entire first page for many searches. Compact keywords, by the way, because they target transactional keywords, are a lot less likely to trigger AI overviews, which are reported by Ahrefs. AI overviews are 99.2% triggered by informational keywords, where people are looking to learn. These are keywords that start with how, what, why, when, where, and those are what triggers AI overviews. This was an interesting observation from one webmaster. This person said, my observation so far is that Google June 2025 core update has demoted strong, technically optimized pages in favor of non/poorly technically optimized pages. They've also demoted URLs that use query parameters like $product ID equals 2394, etc. That's what I see currently from this update. Lack of good internal linking like breadcrumbs may also be playing a small part, in my opinion. This one webmaster, another one, said, in 2 or 3 weeks, Google will announce that this last update went a bit too far. It will be rolling back a bit. Stay tuned. And things will get marginally better, but overall sites will be 2 to 4% lower than before the core update. Webmasters will relax, grateful for the relief, and overlook the step down. Classic marketing theory going back a few centuries. So there are a lot of webmasters who are feeling very negative about this update. Another one blames AI overviews. AI overview appearances seem to be playing into this, but conventional monitoring tools, including Google Search Console, don't have visibility to this, so it's just my hunch and a few personal eyeball observations. And the same person also said one of our sites has impressions spiking at 4 times normal. Other websites are stable. So my view, for what it's worth, is a major recalibration testing phase post-core update is going on. I sense this exceptional and major movement is due to a rebalancing of page scoring that will take some time to calm down. Such scoring adjustments may eventuate in compensations to click traffic. But who knows? I don't know. Time will tell. This one user said Google's June update hits publishers hard, 20 to 50% traffic loss in 2 weeks. That's crazy. Tech2Geek.net said publishers face warnings for misleading content. Following the update, many publishers have received misleading content notices in Google Search Console. Sites with poor internal structure, outdated content, or low engagement rates are among the most severely affected. But there was a lot of good, well, maybe good, news that went with this update. So many webmasters reported crazy spikes upward in their clicks. Lots of people, especially people who were hit by Google's previous helpful content update, they were hit, their traffic dropped dramatically. And many of these people are saying that their traffic is spiking upwards. Now, for some of them, it's meaningful. For others, it's not meaningful compared to where their traffic was at before. But lots and lots of people have reported that their traffic, especially for content sites that are targeting top of funnel informational content, are reporting their clicks are just spiking upwards. And so it's funny, I made a podcast about just this, and I want to share what some of the comments on this were. Some of the comments of that podcast were. So this was a couple of days ago. Somebody said, "You posted this at the perfect timing. I have a content website that hasn't been touched in over a year. 2 days ago, every single page on it randomly shot up from positions numbers 30 to 60 to positions 1 through 10. I'm revamping this website ASAP. Wasn't expecting this." Somebody else, "I have 2 other informational blogs which I didn't touch for years. I can confirm both of them are now getting more clicks from SERPs. Not as dramatic as what was showed in the podcast, but still meaningful." Another person just said it's true. And actually, there was a huge winner of this core algorithm update. I've shared it before, aiinvest.com, or it's ainvest.com. And so far, so they had their traffic go from around 300,000 visits a month in June 25th. And in a matter of 3 days, they went, and this is from Google, organic search, they went to 2.2 million visits a month in just 3 days. And now they're at 2.6 million visits a month. And the crazy thing about this website is it's pretty much all AI generated content, or at least it describes itself to be, but you can't tell if you arrive from search on the website because you see these convincing looking editors, which are really just AI. And its articles are mostly written by AI, or at least that's what it seems like. And it says that it uses a lot of AI written content, but they're doing things very well. It looks nice. Things are organized well. The interlinking is strong. They actually have a real human news anchor to go along with them to be more convincing as a news source. And this site was a crazy win of this June core algorithm update, and it is a content site. So this is my advice following this update. Here's what I recommend you do. If you're wondering, what do I do with this update? This is what you do. Keep making bottom of funnel SEO landing pages. Do external marketing that drives people to your site. External marketing, very important because that's helping you develop a natural backlink profile. So work on developing not a manipulative looking backlink profile, a natural backlink profile that mentions you with a lot of rich language related to your niche. This will build topical authority. On your SEO landing pages, give searchers what they want above the fold, that is before they start scrolling. Above the fold is before they start scrolling. Give searchers what they want right when they arrive onto your pages and posts, and target keywords better than other people, better than your competitors, and fully think through search intent. By the way, it seems obvious, but it is not, because a lot of webmasters and SEOs and marketers, they do not target keywords better than their competitors. You should really target your keywords very deliberately and intensely, especially in the above the fold content. And then think through search intent. When you are targeting your keywords, ask yourself, what is this person actually looking to do with this search? And then try to satisfy that intent behind the search. So that's what's going on with this June core algorithm update. Even though technically it was supposed to have ended July 17th, a lot of webmasters and SEOs think it is still going on. This is episode 748 of my daily digital marketing show. 748 days in a row doing this crazy podcast. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. I will talk to you again tomorrow. Bye now.